and what the company expects from us and what I expect of us, and quite honestly, y'all, what God expects from us. He gave you life. He put you on this planet. He put breath in your lungs this morning, and He wants you to do something big with it. And so, as I just try to clarify my thinking about where are we going next? What are we going to do? How big is it going to be? And I just really was overwhelmed with these things. And so I just want to share them with you. I'm going to try to not be real emotional. But here's what I want to ask you tonight. See, if you feel like we feel, if some of these things that we believe as an organization are things you believe, this might be a home for you. This might be your last stop. This might be something that you can plant your flag in and say, man, these are my people. These people believe what I believe. These people value what we value, right? And so many of the things like, listen, and I won't have you raise your hand, but the truth is a lot of you go to work at a place that doesn't believe what you believe and doesn't value what you value. They don't even value you, some of the places that you go. And you give the best years of your life. You give everything. But here, you can be with people that really think different. So I want to ask you, hey, if you believe these things like we believe them, right, man, let's lock arms. Let's do something special together, and let's go change the world, right? And so the title of my talk tonight is We Believe. Look at your neighbor and say, we believe. We believe. See, the first thing that we believe, the first value we have is in the crusade, y'all. Look at me. Hey, without Primerica, nobody has a hope in middle-class America of ever becoming financially independent. Folks, there's one company that stands for the middle class and does the right thing. There's one company, and that is our company. And you can't ever be embarrassed about that. You can't ever be ashamed about that. Listen, we were built to serve average middle-class families. This is not some snooty, high-priced firm where we're going to talk to you in an English accent on the phone, right? Where's Rhonda? We called Fidelity today, right? And the guy was talking to us like, right? He had his British accent on the phone, right, as we were moving some money away from those jokers. But listen, you all, hey, we do the right thing for people. You understand Primerica is the only company in American business, in the life insurance business, that never sold a whole life policy. Never sold a whole life policy. Never will sell a whole life policy. You understand Primerica is the only financial company in America that will open accounts for people to save for their future with $0 and $25 a month so that anybody can start. Because anybody should be allowed to start saving for their future. I don't know if you believe that, but I believe that. Good. It doesn't matter what you have now. It matters that you start now, and we're going to meet you where you are with a human being, not a robot, to teach you what to do so you have a shot at winning your financial future, right? That's what we believe. We don't believe that you should be in debt. We're not going to remortgage your house for you. We're not going to give you a credit card. We don't think that it's good for people to have interest-bearing debt. That's just our thoughts. And so we have a crusade. See, nobody believes that. They might say that, but they'll sell you something that's completely the opposite of what's in the best interest of the consumer. And Primerica has stood firm for 39, will be 40 years in February, doing the right thing, even if it means not making as much money. This company is people before profits. Now, profit is important. Profit is important, but it has been and will always be people before profits, right over wrong, and the crusade. And that's our crusade, to take this information out to people. See, we believe in the crusade. The second thing we believe in is the dream. Art Williams started this business, a high school football coach, and still today in front of our home office is a sign that reads this: since 1977, Primerica has been dedicated to giving people from all walks of life a chance to live their dreams. What company puts that in the front of their dadgum building? Says, we are here to give people a chance to live their dreams. And we believe in the dreams of people. And listen, there's a couple hundred people here tonight, and there's a couple hundred dreams. Good. And they're all different. And I don't believe that your dream is my dream, or Jerome's dream, or John Cooper's dream. But here's what I know: you have a dream, or you wouldn't be sitting here. There's no reason for you to be here if you don't believe things can get better. And Primerica is a place that champions your dreams, that sets people's dreams alive and lights a fire underneath, not underneath people, but inside of people about who they can become and about what's possible in their life. And we want to encourage you to be who you were born to be and to walk into the destiny that God has for you. Maybe it's to be the biggest leader Primerica's ever seen. Maybe it's just to be a better mom by what you learn here. I don't know what it is, but I believe that God wants us in this organization to empower you to live the life that you're supposed to be living. We believe in the dream. And this is one of the saddest things and the most encouraging things I've seen. A lot of you know Daryl Taylor. How many of you know Daryl or met Daryl? Daryl is an SNSD with our company, plugs into our schools from Chicago, Illinois. And if some of you saw just this week, Daryl passed away at 57 years old. And was a great friend. He was actually one of my first mentors in the business. He was the first person I ever did a Super Saturday school for as a guest speaker in Chicago, Illinois. And so that's a picture of him and his wife, Teresa. And Teresa wrote this little eulogy, I guess. He said, DT was self-employed with Primerica since 1993 as a senior national sales director and built businesses in the U.S., London, and Canada. Previously, Daryl was a nuclear engineer for Commonwealth Edison for 11 years and well-respected in his field. So he was a nuclear engineer before he came to Primerica. When the company opened in the UK, he left everything and went to the UK, start from nothing, to build there. When the company left the UK, they all had to go to Canada. So he went to Canada and started there, right? But was a nuclear engineer, often referred to as the smartest guy in the room. His accomplishments through his life include being a business coach and mentor, a visionary, a leader, a motivational speaker, and have many friendships. Daryl had many interests, right, which include history, reading, fine food, love of travel, and his missionary work in Nairobi, Kenya. He is a longtime member of Parkview Church in Orland Park, Illinois. Parkview, he worked with Missions of Hope International and CMF International. He believed in child sponsorship and breaking the cycle of poverty through the education and microfinance system. And I look at this, and Art Williams said, at the end of the day, when they click out your lights, your gravestone's going to say, here lies a stud, or here lies a dud. And so, I want people to be able to look at me and say, look, this is what somebody stood for. This is what they did, right? And so I went on and I looked, and Daryl passed away. He's been in hospice for a little bit of time, has been too sick to work for about 6 months. And this month, Daryl's income's at $41,150 is what the company has paid him this month. And he's passed away. He's in a different place. And you know what tonight is going to happen, Greg? We're going to cut him another check. And you know what's going to happen for the next 100 years? They're going to cut his family checks. And you know what's going to happen for those grandkids? They're going to cut that family checks. Because Primerica is about his people. It's about a dream that you could come here for a period of time and you could do something awesome with your life and you could set your family free forever. That's what our company stands for. That's what we believe, and that's what we're about, you all. And you got to get excited about your future. Hey, listen. Anywhere else, man, may be figuring out his final paperwork and how to get his family off payroll and cut his pension off. That's what they'd be figuring out. When's the last pension check going out? And they're running numbers right now for his family, I'm sure, saying, when is this thing going to run out? And the answer is about 150 years from now. How unbelievable. Folks, that's what we believe in. We believe in unity. Look around this room. Folks, there's people here of every color, every age, every background. And that is our strength. We are strong together. Primerica is a Main Street company because we look like the people we serve. And the fact is, we don't just look like them, we are them. Good. We are the people we serve. And no company has a competitive advantage in today's economy like Primerica. We are serving our neighbors, our friends, our family members, our church members. We're serving the people that nobody wants to serve. And we are here in unity. There's Democrats here. There's Republicans here. There are Christian people here. There are Jewish people here. There are Muslim people here. There are people here that don't know what they believe. And you know what? You're all welcome. You know what? You're all welcome because you're all important. Good. And our company believes in unity, in a oneness of purpose. We believe in character, y'all. And the talent might take you to the top, but character is going to keep you at the top. And at the end of the day, it's about who you become along the way, not the million you make. It's about doing what you said, Not just saying what you were going to do. It's about what you do in private and you being the same person behind closed doors as in front of people. That's what it's about. It's about standing up and doing the right thing, even when it's hard, even when it's inconvenient, even when it might put you at a disadvantage, y'all. We believe in character and being the right sort of person first. See, listen, if you're the right sort of person, you're going to get the right sort of results. And Art Williams, our founder, said it best. He said this. He said, long range, you can't separate your business life and your personal life. If your personal life is a disaster, sooner or later, your business is going to fail. He said, if you got to give up your spiritual life and your family just to win in business, y'all, it's not worth it. And don't do it. And here you can have it all. I sent a picture. I should have put it in the presentation from roller rink night on Wednesday. And underneath said, ran 2 conference calls, did 2 training meetings, closed up a couple of apps, reopened a couple of closed apps, and then went home and ate dinner with my family and took them to roller skating night with the church. In Primerica, you can have it all.
Come on, Troy.
You can have it all. And we believe in that, but it starts here. It starts at building strong people first. People of integrity. See, we believe in excellence, y'all. We believe in excellence. See, listen, God calls us to a life of excellence. He gave us a dream. He gave us air in our lungs. That was his gift to us. What we do with that dream and the skills and the talents he gave us is our gift back to him. See, we believe in excellence and in doing things the right way. And see, I posted this the other day. I stole it from O'Connell. Okay, but what's the opposite of excellence? And the opposite of excellence is average. It's not failure, it's average. It's not failure because if you failed, you had to try something first. See, average, you don't even have to try. You just show up and breathe and you're there, right? You're there automatically. By default, you're there. And see, this is, Bill Arender told me this. He said, Ian, average offers no hope and no solutions and nothing for the human soul. How many times have you looked at somebody average and said, man, that guy, man, he makes my soul come alive. I'm so inspired every time I see how average he is. Every time I see him struggling and going to that dead-end job and his family's a disaster, and man, I just want to be like that. I want to get up earlier in the morning and stay up later at night to be like that person. I want that in my life. When's the last time somebody said that about average, right? No, never. See, never chase average. 98% of people at the age of 65 are reliant on family to take care of them. 74% of people are overweight, 50% are obese, 80% hate their job, 84% of households make less than $100K a year. Average household is $15K in credit card debt, 76% live paycheck to paycheck, 62% have less than $1,000 in savings. There are 900,000 less jobs in the United States than there were before the recession. The true U.S. unemployment rate, when you take out people who stop looking and underemployed, right, is 22.9%. 72-month auto loans, buying and depreciating that asset on a 6-year loan, are at all-time highs. 50% have unpaid medical debt. 40% have student loans totaling $1.2 trillion. 65% of 65-year-olds have less than $25,000 in retirement. Average offers no hope, you all. It offers no hope. See, we believe in excellence. We believe in you finding out why you were born and then chasing that with everything in you. Right? And be the best at what you're called to be the best at. But never settle here. See, we're not settlers, y'all. We believe in excellence. We believe in finishing. Because anybody can start. Listen, anybody can start. But a winner finishes. A winner finishes. A winner comes through on the promises. Y'all, it's time to finish the job. Right? So listen, 2017 starts in like what? 2 days. 2 days. And some of y'all said 2016 was going to be different, didn't you? But look at where you are. It's time to finish the job. It's time to finish the job. You said you were going to get out of debt. Finish the job. You said you were going to fire your boss. Finish the job. You said you were going to take your spouse home from work that they hate, going to that job they can't stand. Finish the job. Some of you said, we're not sending our kids to daycare anymore. Finish the job. Some of you said, man, I'm going to prove all those haters wrong. Finish the job. Some of you said, I'm going to walk out of there and show those 3 coworkers that have been telling me, don't do that. That's stupid. I'm going to finish the job. Some of you said, I'm going to have 100,000 saved by the end of the year. Finish the job. See, we're finishers here. Look at me, y'all. What have you started that you haven't finished yet? Because, listen, we're going to help you finish the job or you're going to be real uncomfortable, one of the two. Yes or yes, right? But we're going to finish the job here, y'all. We finish what we start. That's what we believe in. See, we believe in tough love. I stole this from Chris in his time with the Spartans. But we believe in tough love here, y'all. Listen, we believe in tough love, right? We will not accept you as you are. Instead, we'll show you a version of what you could be and help you achieve it. Right? Oh, we love you just the way you are. We do love you, but we want you to get better.
That's right.
Because that's what growing is. You're either growing or you're dying. You've got to get better. And we're going to empower you here to get better, to chase your dreams. Because listen, if we were good enough, if I was good enough to have my dreams when I walked in here, I'd have already had them. And so would you, right? We got to change. We're people becoming, not human beings, right? We believe in commitment. Folks, listen, you got to be totally sold out. You got to be totally sold out to your dream, to your vision. You got to be told, if this is what you're going to do, if this is your vehicle that's going to get you to where you're going, you need to totally sell out to this. You can't dip your toe in winning. That's not how it works. You jump all in, baby, and you sink or swim, but you got to get committed. You got to get committed. And we believe in competitive greatness. Listen, if you have not learned anything about this team, we value those leader sheets. We value being number one. We value finishing what we start. We value competitive greatness.
Yep.
You all, right? Some of you are like, I don't like to compete. Well, you got to, let me teach you something. You're in a competition right now. It's called life.
Good.
Some of you competing for your spouse right now because somebody wants to take them away from you. Somebody competing for your bank account. Some of you are competing for the hearts of your children. You're in a competition, whether you like it or not, you are. So just suck it up, Buttercup, and understand I'm in it, so I'm going to be in it to win it instead of in it getting beat up every single day because I don't want to play the game. I wish life was easier. I wish it was so, right? No, toughen up, right? You got to go out there and fight and win, and we're going to teach you how to be a competitive giant.
That's great.
We're going to teach you how to win because winning's a habit. We're going to teach you to follow through and to get the job done and to go get what you want out of this life and to teach the people you care about to do the same thing. We believe in competitive greatness. And I just went and saw this, you know, it's so funny. I'm having like flashbacks of 2003 gangster rap. If you were in my 501 class, you know, right? You know, and I was thinking about my man M. Right, okay, and his song "Till I Collapse," right? You remember "Till I Collapse," right? That song. I don't have any voices, but he says, "Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give